Hey, what's good guys? Alex here, and today I'm coming at you with my Cyber Dragon deck profile with a few neat and interesting ideas that I want to talk about here. So hopping right into the deck. The Cyber Dragon ratios are pretty self-explanatory. I'm not on anything crazy. I'm on 3 Cyber because I'm on dupe. I don't think dupe is like the optimal way to go, but there's pros and cons to playing dupe and not playing dupe. For example, like right now, D Shifter is still in the meta. Kashtira is still obviously strongly in the meta. So, Dupe helps you push through that. Like you can make a rank 5 and then go for Zeus through a D Shifter. Um, there's also like draw on Lockbird, for example, especially post siding. You're gonna see draw on Lockbird against your deck a lot. So, again, like you can have a more consistent deck by not playing dupe, but maybe it's not as resilient. So there's this and that. You can cut down on dupe if you want post siding against specific matchups going second. That's an option. It's 5 flexible spots. You can cut down on side draws to 1 and then cut the 3 dupes and then side in whatever you want in that specific matchup. But let's talk about the other stuff here. I'm playing Bystials. I'm playing the Bystial package. So it started with me just playing like Magnemot and one Juice Worm because the engine is like really good against branded, and I think that like it's like you really need to stop branded from having a huge setup and a graveyard and whatnot because their follow-up is insane. And Bystials are like so good at doing that. So it started with me playing like a small Bystial package, but I just really loved like the flexibility and the depth that the package added to the deck. So I decided to go on more Bystials, playing Lubellion, playing even Branded Beast, the set of Lubellion, which makes like the engine not just good against branded, it's good against like a lot of other decks. Obviously, as hand traps, they are good against other decks like Mathmech, for example, and even like Furniture Labyrinth. But even against decks that don't play lights and darks, this engine becomes like good when you have this like branded beast Lubellion setup. Now I know Lubellion is expensive, so you if you want you can um cut it off completely with branded beast. Just stay on the Magnemot and the target, and you can play like a kaiju package even, like I don't know, a Jizukiro, a couple of kaiju level 8s, and then triple slumber, because the level 8s will help you make rank 8s, and we're gonna talk about rank 8s in a bit here. So yeah, that's an idea. I really do think Bestials are like gonna help this deck a lot moving forward, especially in this format. So yeah. Now this card, Gizmek Orochi, I've never in my life thought I would be like non-ironically playing this card in side draw. So it started with me like thinking about a Chaos Angel and like making it. A lot of people were talking like, oh, Chaos Angel and Cyber Dragon, this and that, and it's bad if you're gonna make it with like 2 level 5s, especially 2 level 5 lights, because if you don't know, this card have effects based on like the attributes used for its summon, and if you make it with lights, it's unaffected by monster effects, which is strong, don't get me wrong, but it's very neggy, and it still can be destroyed by battle, so even it's not like fully protected. um so some people were like using core plus fortress, because fortress is a level 8 dark, core is a level 2 light, so you can make that. And then I started to think like, how can we do that but easier? And Orochi came to my mind, and I tested it, and wow, it's really good. Not only for Chaos Angel, but it synergizes with other things. Like you can use it with Lubellion to go for rank 8s, because Lubellion is an easy summonable 8. So you can make something like Photon Lord, which is like if you break the board and then set up like Photon Lord plus Branded Beast, like that's already really good. Not to mention that Photon Lord can search Galaxy Soldier, which like that's neat. Hey, you can kind of get to your side draw with your level 8s. Other things Orochi helps you set up is IP Masquerena into like Unicorn or even Appaloosa. Or if you want to play something else other than Appaloosa, it's up to you. It's a very flexible spot. But I gotta say, Orochi gave this deck a lot of depth. Like it helps you push through interactions. It give you like some sort of an actually solid field. Like you can end on multiple negations and disruptions after you break a board with the help of like Orochi and obviously the Bystials and whatnot. And you're still playing like the full Sidra package of monsters. You're still playing the whole core of Sidras. It's just those like neat little additions here and there really makes the deck tick and play much better. So yeah, I think I'm like non-ironically, I think Orochi should be a stable in Sidra moving forward. At least until we get like actual good support. But moving forward, I'm gonna play Orochi in Sidra. You cannot stop me. This card is insane. For hand traps, I'm playing Ash. Literally the most generic thing. Like Ash and Perm are just salt and pepper at this point. Ghost Spell, I think Ghost Spell is nice. It stops Mathmake. It's good against Super Factorial. So it's probably like Super Factorial is the most important card in that deck, right? It's good against Branded. It's good against Labyrinth. It's even good against like Runic Life Twins, which it's a deck I like. It's 100% gonna pop off more now. Um, Eclipse is mainly for Kashtira. Because if you look at everything else, like I have a really good branded matchup, at least from a hand trap standpoint, right? Like I have the Ash, the Pistials, even Imperm is good in that matchup. So having like something for Kashtira, it's like, like you need it. So between like Eclipse and Imperm, you can definitely play through like a Rise Hard Pass. There's also other things you can do to play through a Rise Hard Pass, including like Orochi into Chaos Angel if you want, because a lot of people actually don't expect it. Funny enough, yeah, like Chaos Angel is still not really like played that much in the meta. So yeah, the side deck is, it's like it's still not complete. I changed my side decks like 5 times through the last 2 weeks. The meta is not set yet. There's obvious like big dogs in the format like Kashtira, like runic variants like Runic Life Twin for example. There's Labyrinth. So you have to be ready for those. But until the meta fully set, um like don't think this like 15 card side deck is the godly side deck or anything. Let's talk about the extra deck real quick. We talked about Case Angel. As we said, you can make it with like Orochi Core or like Core plus Lubellion or Fortress, or you can make it with 2 level 5s if like you really needed to proc the effect of banishing something. So it's nice. Zeus is Zeus. It's really good, like, especially against Kashtira. Although I'm not playing 2 for Unicorn, I really want to play 2. I might cut Appaloosa just, to have to, but surprisingly, I'm not going into Zeus as much. Just because the deck now, like, feels it has, like, many things to do, like, ending on Branded Beast plus IP Masquerena and all that. And Zeus suddenly becomes like not good. Like I would much rather end on Infinity in that point because I have multiple things to do other than Zeus only. In the regular Cider build, you have to go for Zeus because like a single Infinity doesn't cut it. So you have to go for like 3 activations on Zeus or something to survive. But now with like multiple layers of interactions, I actually not going into Zeus as much. Photon Lord, it's a monster negate. It's also can, like, during your opponent's turn, can take a Photon or Galaxy card and either add it to your hand or attach it to this card as a material. So you can search Galaxy Soldier with it. It's slow, it can search it immediately, but it's a bonus effect. Like, it's not really why we playing the card. We're playing it for the negation. It's just a nice, like, bonus effect. We have Infinity, we have also Wallow. It requires 2 level 6 monsters. It's basically like Magnemot can single-handedly get you to this card. It's you can cut it if you want. It's not like a stable. I went into it like just a couple of times only. So Wallow and Appaloosa are definitely like the flex cards here. Like if you want to play anything, you can start taking those cards and trying something new. We have Unicorn for IP. Obvious stuff are obvious. We have Dark because we're playing a lot of Darks. And, it's probably still the strongest Charmer just because Dark Monsters are insane. And we have Almirage for core, for your, regular good old core into repair plant. So yeah, this is the deck. I hope you will give it like a shot and try it because again, I non-ironically think Gizmek is really a good tech in Sidra, and I think Bystials are just a like strong generic engine. And again, if you don't have Libellion, you can try something like a Kaiju package because Slumber plus like any of your Sidra monsters can actually get you to a rank 8 by like giving yourself a level 8 Kaiju, giving Jizikyo to your opponent, then contact fusing into Fortress, and boom, you have two level 8s. So, that's also like more depth for the deck, which is something Sidra really needed because Sidra don't have like much going on for it. It's like Infinity or Bust, and it's like either Machine Dupe or Galaxy Soldier. So you don't have much going on here. It's like it's very easy deck to read. So having unpredictable stuff is really what you want. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the deck, and if you have anything, you can comment down below, and I will answer it. And peace.